Picture this. You're lying on a plush couch, covered in a cozy blanket, scrolling through your phone. It's the end of a long day and you're exhausted. You have a job, pay your bills, and have a group of friends you see regularly. Life is comfortable, and you're content. But what if I told you that staying in this comfort zone could be holding you back from experiencing all that life has to offer? You see, your comfort zone is like a cozy cocoon, shielding you from the discomfort of new experiences and challenges. It's where you go to decompress and recharge after a long day. But what happens when you spend too much time here? You begin to regress, to shrink. Your comfort zone, once expansive, begins to feel cramped and suffocating. Think about a socially anxious person. They stick to their same group of friends and avoid meeting new people because it's uncomfortable. But as time goes on, their fear of social interaction grows stronger. They become even more isolated, and their comfort zone becomes smaller and smaller. The same can happen to you if you stay in your comfort zone for too long. You might not notice it at first, but eventually, you'll find that you're not challenging yourself anymore. You're not growing. You're not reaching your full potential. And that's a shame, because there's a whole world out there waiting for you. Leaving our comfort zone can be scary. We might feel like incompetent fools struggling to make progress. Yet, this is exactly where all real progress is made. You've probably noticed this yourself. When working out at the gym, you don't improve if you simply lift the same weight every time. When learning a new language, you're not advancing if you only practice what you already know. To improve and see progress, you have to leave the comfort zone and increase the challenge. Of course, the comfort zone isn't just one single zone for everything. We have multiple zones. You might be pushing yourself in some of them, stagnating in others, and even deteriorating in some. It's up to each of us to identify which zones need more work, and it's completely fine to stop progressing in some areas if you're happy with where you are. There's no need to push yourself at everything you do. But if you're not happy with where you are, there are a few ways to go from comfort to strength. Let's use running as an example. Firstly, doing it more consistently simply means that instead of running 3 days a week, you try to raise it to 4 days. Since you are doing it more often, it becomes more challenging. But this also helps consolidate the behavior and make you more likely to do it in the future as well. Secondly, doing it more intensely means that you do a more potent version of what you usually do. This might mean trying something new, like running sprints or running up a hill. Basically, instead of running at 60% of your capacity, you bump it to 90%. This also adds variety and actually helps make the activity more fun because you're not doing the same thing every single time. Thirdly, doing it for longer periods simply means spending more time on it whenever you decide to do it. So, if you usually go for a 20-minute run, you now try to do it for 30 minutes instead. Basically, you push yourself and persevere through it just a little longer than you normally do. Simple as that. And all of this can be applied to pretty much any activity. Learning a new language? Do it daily, maybe even multiple times a day if possible. Increase the time you spend learning by 15 minutes. And use active recall along with spaced repetition to remember more. Trying to improve your social skills? Consistently put yourself into environments where social situations might occur. Try saying an extra sentence each time you find yourself in one, and be the one who invites people out. All of those 3 methods are a good way to move from comfort towards growth. But depending on the area you're working on, some of them are more useful. For example, if you're trying to learn a new instrument, you will find that it's actually better to play every day for 10 minutes than it is to play once a week for 1 intense hour. Also, you shouldn't necessarily use all 3 methods at the same time, or it might be too much, too fast. Instead, you want to pick one and once you're ready, expand from there. If you push yourself too far out of your comfort zone, you may enter the danger zone. This is why it's important to take things gradually and make small, manageable changes to your routine. For example, if you want to begin exercising but have been sedentary, it wouldn't make sense to start with intense weightlifting for hours on end. You'll have a greater chance of success if you begin with something you're actually capable of doing. Unfortunately, many people try to make drastic changes all at once, setting themselves up for failure and ultimately reinforcing their belief that change is impossible. This can lead to a cycle of self-doubt and inaction. By taking small steps and gradually pushing yourself out of the comfort zone, you can reap the benefits of growth without entering the danger zone. And you create a positive feedback loop that fuels your confidence and persistence. Each success, no matter how small, reinforces the belief that you can improve and change. This, in turn, motivates you to push through more challenges and venture further out of your comfort zone. Don't be afraid to challenge yourself and push past your limits. To truly reach your full potential, it's important to step outside your comfort zone and embrace the struggle. I challenge you to push yourself today by taking on a slightly more challenging task. Maybe it's reading a few more pages than you usually do, doing a few extra reps at the gym, or learning some new words. Whatever it is, the key is to push yourself just enough to feel a sense of accomplishment and growth, but not so much that you become overwhelmed or discouraged. Remember, growth and progress require effort and discomfort, but the rewards are worth it in the end. So, take that first step today and see where it leads you. By starting small and gradually building up, you can achieve great things and achieve the level you want to be at. The only limit is the one you set for yourself. What will you do today to step outside of your comfort zone? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this video informative, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, stay empowered.